Hey guys, it's Chris Kringle here, and I'm here with a new Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now this is a game I've wanted to do from pretty much the start when I started doing these, and yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already heard of it, or like played it yourself. It is a pretty popular game. One of the most famous N64 games, released in 1998. And while it is not my absolute favorite Zelda game, it is definitely up there, and it also is one of my favorite games of all time. I know that might sound pretty cliched, but yeah. So without further ado, let's get things started. And that's like my completed save file right there, so yeah. And thing to note that like this is going to be a 100% a run of this game. I'll be pretty much getting everything, so yeah, in it for the long haul, because I love this game so much, so I think it deserves as such. Create a new file. And even though you can name the character anything you want, I think I'm just going to stick traditional and name him Link. Alright, so let's start this up. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Dun dun dun! Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither! O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now! Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends on thee. Upon thee. Fly, you fools! Excuse me. There's a quick little glimpse of their area here.
Hello.
Guess this here. Now, I know this game, looking at it now, graphically speaking, it looks kind of dated in most parts, but like for the time, it was definitely impressive, I think, and you know.
Hello.
Hello, Link, wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? It's pretty much me every morning. You finally woke up! I'm Navi the Fairy! The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner. From now on, nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And we get our control of our character Link. We can move around as usual with the analog sticks, so yeah. Let's just get out of this little hut here. Out to the fresh outdoors of the Kokiri Forest. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Alright, let's see if I wanna... Actually, no, I'll just climb down normally. I was gonna do something fancy, but whatever. And look at that T-Rex over there that's drawing me. Yeah. Let's talk to her. We can press A to interact with things. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you! Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It is quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Alright, so now we have a little bit of free roam here. We'll talk a bit of what's going on right here. So our A button is our action button, pretty much. You know, it has an attack there, and if we're moving and we press it, we can do a dodge roll there. It's pretty handy. And yeah. We can't really do our B button thing right now, but anyway, let's talk to her. Oh, a fairy finally came to you, I was just told that. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Yeah, which, you know, I think might check that out a little bit. Because we got told to go see the Great Deku Tree. And as you see Navi flashing up right there, if you press up C, which in my case is the right analog stick, so, do that. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Yeah, I am. And there's those other C buttons there that will come in handy in pretty shortly, but yeah. And you just run off an edge and you'll jump, so yeah. And who's this guy just blocking our way? Look at that, he's doing like a little moonwalk. Let's talk to him. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Well, whatever you say, jerk. Yeah, and if you notice how I'm quickly turning the camera behind me like that, if you press, I believe it's like Z, the equivalent, like, yeah, I think it's Z. Pretty much, if you're playing it's actual N64 controller. I'm playing the Virtual Console version, so it's the left trigger for me. So you know. So let's go up here and check out the training center. See, there's a bunch of stuff here and rocks. Some rocks. Can't really pick them up yet, I don't think. Oh no. Oh, there's a guy right here. Let's talk to him. Like, oh, he looks ready. Let's talk to him. Can I talk to him? There you go. Hey, let's work on some moves. Jump sideways while Z targeting. Press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip while Z targeting, press A as moving backwards. To do okay, I can do explain it, yeah. This is what he was saying, you could, while Z targeting something, which in that case is that, and I don't want to set that. So if you And we can move around like this. Press sideways, and A. Oh, jeez. No. Get off that link. There we go. Sideways like that, you do that, and then backward. Pretty handy stuff. Let's go down this. Let's go through this hole. Through the rabbit's hole as we shift to a first-person view. And right in the right corner there's our little map. Pretty handy. The yellow marker is us, and the red marker is pretty much the last exit we exit from it. Oh, there's a big boulder! Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Run away! Oh man, if you look at this. Visit the House of Know-It-All Brothers to get all the answers related to questions. You know, I could probably answer those questions myself, but let's open up this chest. You got the Kokiri sword, the equipment subscreen selected with the cursor, blah 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 blah. This is a hidden treasure of Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. So yeah, we got our first weapon, and to equip it, press start. And we got here's a little menu thing. So on this page we have the map, which as we travel around will see more stuff. Here's our items screen. We don't have any items yet, so we can't do anything with that. Here's our equipment screen. So yeah, we could equip different things with that. We could equip that sword right there. This is our quest status screen, which, you know, it's pretty obvious. It tells you the status of your quests. So yeah, that's pretty much the menu right there. Alright, we got our first weapon now. Sword, and oh, don't want to get run over. I'm going to move over here. There we go. I want to get this blue rupee. Rupees are pretty much currency in this universe, so, you know, it's pretty handy to have at least a couple on you, so, you know. And, yeah. So now we got our sword. Now we just need to find a shield, so we can prove that Mido what we're really made of. So yeah. Oh yeah, and with the sword, now we can do a new. I don't want to lock onto that. Okay. I'm just gonna get out of here because this is not a good place to be. I think that's the House of the Know-It-All Brothers, isn't it? Yes, it is. I don't really need. They just basically answer questions of game mechanics, which I could explain perfectly fine myself. So you know, and I already know them. So anyway, you press B and use the sword normally, and if you're holding Z, you can do forward and B. Oh, you know, it's not forward and B; it's forward and A. You can do a jumping attack. It's less accurate, but it does twice as much damage as a normal melee attack. So anyway, basically right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to just get up some rupees because the shield, which is in the Kokiri shop over there across the river, it costs 40 rupees. We don't have that yet. We have about half that. So let's just rob this guy's house, which I think is Mido's house. So let's just rob him and take his rupees. Because see, he really doesn't need them, right? Let's just take them. And there we go. Oh good, I needed that actually. It's a recovery heart. Fill my hearts up there. It's my health. Alright, I just need 10 more, and I think I can pretty easily get them, like just by running through the bushes. And just like, I think there is also a way to get them through crossing the river, I think. I think this will give you one hit. Yep. I just need one more, and I think going up the top of that one up here to get us. So just bounce on this little thin bridge. And oh, well, I fail at life. But what else is new, right? Am I right? Okay, like, I could probably do this thing. Or I can mess that up too. I can't jump today. Link was never the best at jumping. As you saw right there. Then I guess I'll try this one more time. There's a person up there, I want to talk to her. We could have some cool secrets. Just check how these look. Yeah. I will get up there if it's the last thing I do. Probably should move a little slower, but, you know. Let's see here. Straight right now. Oh my god. I'm already starting this now. I can't even go across the freaking bridge. Hardest part of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Me trying to get across this bridge. Yeah, I'll just do this. And it's working. It's kind of slower, but you know. Yeah. So I center out then. There we go. Got my blue rupee, let's talk to her. Oh man. Hee hee, you came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up C around the forest with the analog stick. Angi-log stick. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, children. Alright, so now we have enough. Purchase our shield and we got interrupted there. Hi Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Sure, there you go. That's how you do that. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or a thing, press Z to look at it in the direction. And yes, Z, yeah, I know. So you can lock onto things with Z, but also like look at things and use it to interact with people from far away. Anyway, let's enter the shop, see what we got in here. Welcome. So yeah, what we got in here, we got some Deku Seeds, which we can't use yet, and they cost 30 rupees. Some arrows, which we can't use yet. Recovery Heart, which we do not need. Arrow, which we do not need. Oh, we can't use yet. Deku Nuts, which I don't really want to buy those. Deku Stick for 10. More Deku Nuts, and here's our shield. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. And we got our Deku Shield. Can I please exit out of this text? Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z-targeting, you can move while defending. Would you like to buy something else? No, I have 1 rupee left. And now I'll equip that shield. I mean, might as well, right? There we go. Now we have our sword and our shield. So now we can prove that jerk Mido who he's messing with. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip the sword and the shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Okay there, Charlie Brown. Well, even all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. And there he goes, strutting off. Alright, so now we can finally let's go see the Great Deku Tree along this path. But little do you know, we're encountered by enemies. And if you press up while targeting an enemy, Navi will tell you a little bit about it. So these are Deku Baba. Though it looks, withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. So yeah, just be careful. There you go. And let's grab one. And from them we get a Deku Stick. We can equip it to the C-buttons, which I will do in just a sec. Actually, I'll put this one first. There you go. Now let's equip these bad boys. Right there. And we're equipped to our right C, so now we can access them whenever we want. Just cancel out with B, there we go. Oh, here's the Deku Tree. That's some mustache you got going there, bud. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land of causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? I think we do. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use Upsea to listen words of wisdom. Well, I think we will save the Deku Tree in the next part. So, next time on Ocarina of Time, we'll be going inside the Great Deku Tree. See you guys then.